Yo, what's poppin', guys? You got your boy Nandra here. Welcome to another video. So for this video, this is actually gonna be like, I guess, like you can think of this as like a part 2 of like a Rhino the Rhino Infinity, aka Rhino Portal video that I had up yesterday or earlier today. Because obviously, as I said multiple times in that video, and even in the description of the video, I did not think I played the game like to like the best of my ability, because like there were like certain things I just like kind of forgot while I was like playing Portal Craft, because I was like playing it in a kind of like autopilot mode, and that's not something you should be doing, especially with that kind of class. Anyway, so I have another game. This game was like a lot better, I think. Obviously, there were still like certain things that I wish I'd done better, because I really don't play Portal Craft as much as I should to actually get like to actually become like adept with the class, but that's like neither here nor there. I believe this time I was actually using the correct deck list, so let me go ahead and show you guys that deck list. Yeah, so we was using this one. This one's more accurate. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop into the game. I'll also be streaming later today, I would hope, I think. Yeah, so yet again, like I said, it's gonna be a game of the mirror. So I believe I either full keep or come very, very close to full keeping this hand. Okay, so I actually didn't say full keep, because I believe I was going second. No, okay, I'm actually going first. Okay, so basically, like I get some nice things to do. If I top deck like Magic Steel down, like I'm like a-okay, I can go ahead and get aggressive on him early. I kept the mech wing, because like I actually don't mind mech wing that much. Well, I do mind it because it's RNG, and I hate the RNG that it provides you. But I actually think that like playing at least one is like important for playing at Rhino, because otherwise you can't put enough artifacts into your deck, I think. So he responds with Magic Steel of his own, like, okay, sure, fine. So now this turn is actually kind of interesting to me, because I have the option to go ahead and play out my Miriam, and then pull out the Analyzing, and then play it immediately. So this gamble, it plays really, really hard in Substitution. If we play Substitution, we can see that I have no good follow-up plays, and I'll die immediately. But I decided to go ahead and go for it anyway, because if he doesn't have Substitution, this play is amazing, right? So I go ahead and play it out. I go ahead and go face for 2, and then go ahead and pull it out onto the board. So the nice thing is that, again, like if he does not have Substitution, there's no good plays he can make. So he just makes a trade here, that's fine. He then plays a Fervent of his own, that's fine. He then plays a Biopap on top of that. I'm like, okay, sure, yep. So this plays pretty hard into my Substitution, so I'll go ahead and just sub it away. Go ahead and go face for some damage, which is pretty nice. I go ahead and actually play up the Excel. I know like playing up the Excel here probably seems like a little bit weird, but it's actually not that bad, because if I top deck an artifact, so if I top deck like Analyzing, I can go ahead and give it Storm, sorry, not Storm, but I can go ahead and give it Rush immediately. And that means if I top deck 2 Analyzing or something like that, I'm like okay, I can just keep going. It's kind of high early though, but like I felt like it was also correct, because I also was going to be going into Resonance, well, not Resonance, but going into like my Machina turn as well. So I felt like that was like correct to do it there. However, to be fair, you can also very, very easily play it on the turn 5 itself, and that'd still be like a-okay. So I pick up a so I pick up an Iron Staff Mechanic. Iron Staff Mechanic is the other line that like makes this play worth it. Yeah, so this way I get to go ahead and play out my Ancient. I then go ahead and get to make free trades, push some face damage, and also drop a ward. Additionally, on top of all of that, when he kills this Analyzing, I'll be in Resonance. So I can go ahead and spin 6 of my Saphira. He plays Icarus as well. I'm like, okay, sure. I don't remember all of what's in his deck so far, but the odds are, I think, not quite in his favor to pull the Rush artifact. But he gets the Rush artifact, I'm like, okay, sure. Plays an Analyzing of his own, I'm like, okay, sure. Plays another Analyzing, I'm like, okay, sure. So here I pick up an Icarus, but like I'm like, okay, well I don't care about the Icarus that much. I just want to go ahead and just get my Machina down. I will overdraw a card here. And I did draw last. You should not draw last, because if you pick up something that's like playable, you might decide to change your mind, like Excel. Yep. So I lose my Excel. I'm also about to lose my second Excel as well. I'm like, okay, sure. He plays up Machina of his own, so now we're both in Machina Wars. I'm like, shit, that's awful. Or that's awkward for me now. Yeah, so now I can start catching up on the face image that I got in prior. I still have my Evo point, and he does not. But that might not matter when we're both in Machina Wars, right? Alright, so again, like my Excel disappears here, so now I have to go ahead and make some meta production plays. So I go ahead and go meta production into Miriam. If I pull out the rush artifact, I'm Gucci. If I don't, I'm like sad. So I don't get it, and I have to go ahead and play out Hamlin to then go ahead and copy my analyzing. To then go ahead and play the analyzing, to then suicide it, to then go ahead and try to dig for another analyzing. So this does actually force my Evo here. I'm like, okay, that's kind of sad, but I can go ahead and tempo out, and that's not too bad either. I pick up a meta production, and then which lets me stay in resonance, or stay out of resonance, which is important because I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to be able to hold on to the Rhino game plan if I felt like I still needed it, because it's pretty clear this is gonna be a game where I just like have to play Rhino, and that'll be like what I do. So he plays out Hamlin here of his own. Like, shit. So now he's gonna kind of like force my hand. He's gonna like make some like tempo-y plays, and I'm gonna be like upset. He also then plays strings. I'm like, shit. Are you kidding me? You have strings too? Why? Why do you have strings? Anyway, so this actually takes me out of resonance, I believe here. Yeah, like it takes me out of resonance at the start of my turn. So now I'm just like upset. He mills 6 again. I'm like, or sorry, he draws 6 again. I'm like, okay. So now because I'm out of resonance, I just gonna say fuck it and slam Rhino. Slam Rhino. The Rhino is pretty decent. It's a 5/7. As I said before, like the size of your first Rhino does determine a lot. As long as your Rhino is above like 4, maybe 5, it'll be pretty good. If it's at 8, it'll be amazing. If it's at like 10 plus, I don't know how I got to be 10 plus on the first cast, but that'll be also insane as well. So go ahead and play the Rhino. I go ahead and bid my 6. I'm like, okay, sure. Like that hurt, but it's still fine. So he makes some trades. I'm like, okay, are you gonna sub it? He plays out Excel. I'm like, okay, that's bad too. Yep, he then has a sub anyway. I'm like, okay, sure. Then plays out Magisteel. He then also does some other plays as well, like with Icarus as well, and just like floods out onto the board. I'm like, okay, sure. Then he's like pushing some damage. He's actually caught up to me on face damage. Is actually in the lead now. He draws 6. I'm like, okay. So now at this point, obviously we have to go ahead. We have to go ahead and quickly do some math and quickly figure out how many things did he kill, because we are probably pretty close to dead to Saphira, and that's something that we'd like to avoid. So we know he's at 4 at least. 4. All right, so he's at 4. So Saphira does 4, which means I need to like prevent 6, which means I need to be able to clear up 2 units here. So what I go ahead and do is actually go ahead and make a complicated play of I go ahead and play out Fervent here. I play out Fervent to dig for my Ancient. I pick up the Ancient. When I pick up the Ancient, I'm like, cool, bet, let's go, let's fucking go. This is what I needed to get, because now what you're gonna see me do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and choose to populate my deck with both analyzers as well as artifact Rhinos. I'm doing it so this way I can go ahead and grab tempo back. Yes, I did just biofab the same target twice. I did this on purpose because I knew for a fact that I wanted to make sure that I always got this. And so if I just flooded my deck with this, I was going to be able to get it 100%. Like the gaining of the mana back, that doesn't actually matter that much, because like there's nothing I can play in my hand there's nothing I can play in my hand that I wouldn't be able to play in my hand already. So I just gotta make trades here. I get 3 kills. He draws a card, that's fine. I'm actually in resonance, by the way, too, and I have a decent number of Rhinos in my hand, so I can go ahead and flood out the board with the exception of 1 card, which being the Rhino, which I'll just be able to pick up another Rhino off the top anyway, right? So I just go ahead and draw my 6. I'm like, okay, amazing. So again, like I said, I pick up a Rhino immediately. I'm like, yes, awesome, let's go, this is good. However, I can still die to Saphira if he has like 6 artifacts or something like that, like, and then just like has the Saphira. So anyway, his accelerating is going off. He's making some plays, making some trades, but he has to make a lot of trades here in order to not be dead to like my Saphira here. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Yep, keeps making trades. Again, I can still die to Saphira, I think. I'm not sure off the top of my head if it'll be enough to kill me. So we'll go ahead and take a pause here and just double check. The Saphira is currently at 7, so if he has another, Okay, well, he's on 10 mana, but if he was on 10 mana and he had another artifact to play, I would be dead here. But here he plays the Ironforge Fighter. I'm like, shit, you're playing Ironforge too? Shit. He then goes and makes a few more plays. He's still in Resonance, by the way, so he can't trade. He just has to go face here. But he's able to like curve out, play everything, and draw 6 more. So I now know that like there's about like there's gonna be a 50-50 odds in whether or not he actually finds his finds his storm artifacts, you know, the Radiance. And he even makes a word 2 at the end. I'm like, shit, that's terrifying, right? It's actually terrifying because like I have to dodge so much now in order to live. So here I go ahead and play the ancient artifact immediately. I play it out immediately because I wanted to go ahead and and play around with this Nilpotent. So I had to go ahead and make sure that this was like the last creature that I had in my hand if possible. I go ahead and play out my Rhino. My Rhino is an 8, so that's good. So I'll go ahead and make some trades. I think I'll play up the Fervent again, hoping to dig for a rush artifact. Well, to be honest with you, that was really bad order on my part. I should have pulled first and then made that play because that play was not good. Because if I did not pick up that rush artifact, I would actually be, well, I wouldn't be dead per se, but I'd be a lot more closer to dead basically. Anyway, I go ahead and play up my Nilpotent after I go ahead and play up my 1 cost. I'm like, okay, I'm in Resonance again, so I get to go ahead and draw my 6. I pick up Saphira. I'm like, okay, sure. Nice. My Saphira is at 10. This is an artifact, so my Saphira will be at 12. So make some trades with my board. He can't kill me because I have the Nilpotent out. I'm like, okay, sure, that's amazing. He then makes some more plays and some trades. I'm like, okay, sure. In order for him to kill me, he needs to pick up exactly both of his Radiance. Not picking up the Radiance means he can't kill me. He also now needs to find board spaces for him to like suicide more if he needs to. But he just he decided to go face. I didn't actually like his play to go face here because, like, as you can see here, he has 6 cards off the deck. He should have drawn a card in order to stay out of Resonance. So now he needs to play out something else in order to draw 1 more card. But we see now here that he board blocks. So unless he has Biofab, he is actually dead. He draws the cards. He doesn't actually realize that at first. But now here we have some things for me to go ahead and decide. He's clearly it just now dawns on him that, oh, okay, he's dead because he fucked up. But really quickly, I can actually still kill him. I can actually still kill him without needing to see if he without needing to like wait for him to deck out. The play to kill him is actually go ahead and play up my Excel, right? Play up Excel. You play up Fervent. If you pick up the ancient artifact off of Fervent, you can go ancient. You get back to 10 mana. Play Saphira. Saphira is at like 14, and he dies. So I can make the play. I play the Mystic Artifact first to go ahead and draw and try to see if I can draw it naturally. I do actually get it naturally, and like I'm like, cool. Well, I have the win here, but he just like concedes because he's salty and he fucked up. Yeah. But then I'm able to take it, and I felt like that this game was like a much better game of what Rhino can do in like extended games, because again, like it's a card that you play. It's a card that you play primarily for the mirror. You can play it for Dragon as well, and that's A-OK too. Yeah, like and that was just like a fairly good example where like I think only like misplayed once at the end there with the slight ordering thing, which again, granted, it didn't like for the time, it didn't actually matter that much, I think, or maybe it did actually. Yeah, no, I lied. It did actually matter, but like, but yeah, like I said, you know, so sometimes that's like life. We can't always like play like 100% perfect. But anyway, that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Let me know what you think about Rhino down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. See ya.